so I went with the apple butter matcha. Take off some things, so hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're wondering why I look like this, it's because it's first thing in the morning and it's time to reset. So I have done a reset vlog pretty much every single month where I reset and prep for a new month. And in this case, we're also prepping for the start of a new season, which is very exciting. So I'm gonna start out this reset vlog by doing one of my favorite things, which is my everything shower and getting ready for the day. So then we can tackle the long list of tasks and things that I would like to get through to prepare for a new month. So I'm gonna head straight into the bathroom and have an everything shower, wash my hair, get ready, brush my teeth, and start the day because it is 8 o'clock in the morning and we've got a lot to do. So let's do it. And I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Suri. I used to use a manual toothbrush, but I wanted a better clean. So I tried some other electric toothbrushes over the last 2 years, but the designs were clunky and it was messy, or the battery life would just be terrible, which is not ideal for someone like me who travels quite regularly when you need to charge your electric toothbrush every single day. It's just not practical. So I've been using the new Suri S2 toothbrush, and it has this slim aluminium body and these innovative plant-based heads, and it's also dentist approved with a powerful but gentle clean. And the best part about it is it has a 1-month battery life. One of my best friends first told me about Suri because she really wanted to get one of these toothbrushes, which is how I first heard of them, but my sister has also been using them and loved it, so I thought that I would try one out. And it also comes with this travel case. How cool is this? It's got this like super slim design and the toothbrush just pops in. The best part about it is this kit has UVC cleaning. So you just pop it inside, you press the button, and it kills 99.9% of bacteria on your brush head in under 1 minute. And the case is perfect. It's super convenient, easy to travel with, so for someone who packs light like me, it's pretty much an essential now for me. And I obviously have it in this green color, but they have other colors too. So if you want to go check out the other colors and try out Suri today for yourself, you can use my code Emmy20 for 20% off. And you can also check out the link in my description box to head over to their website. And thank you Suri for partnering with me on this video. Now that we have squeaky clean teeth, it's time to wash my hair and get the rest of us squeaky clean. So that's me all ready now. Everything showered, done, hair washed, blow dried, teeth clean. I'm actually going to jump back to earlier this week, a few days ago, because I went and did some really fun fall shopping. So I'm gonna take you guys along. We're gonna jump back in time for a couple days and see what we got up to and the little errands and things that we did to reset for fall. So I'm back at my car and I have been dragged through the wind and the rain. Do you see this hair? What is going on? It's been so sunny, but then pouring down with rain in intervals just started. So I went to Blank Street to get a matcha and I wanted to try the new banana bread matcha, but they had sold out. So I went with the apple butter matcha, and I always get an extra shot of matcha because Blank Street matcha never tastes like matcha and I want it to taste a bit more like that. But I'm gonna give it a mix. It had like apple butter on the side, but from walking from Blank Street to my car is just dissolved. But I thought this is what I need to then go run my errands, because I need to go to, I think maybe B&M, TK Maxx, maybe the Range. I just need to go and pick up cleaning products and supplies, but also I want to have a look at the new like autumn themed things because we're in September now and I want to get some autumn candles and maybe some decor and nice scented things. So we're gonna go have a look and a wander, but I don't have too much time. I've got maybe an hour to do this. So we're gonna see how much we can do and then do a little haul at the end. But apple butter matcha. That's not too bad. I think the banana bread one would have slapped and been even better, but for a fun fall themed drink, they also had a ginger snap iced latte, but I think I need to wait a little bit until at least October before I can drink that. So hopefully next time I can go and try the banana bread. I'm going to London soon and they'll definitely have a Blank Street there that should hopefully have the flavour so I can try it. I like that. Rating wise, I'd maybe give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, we're gonna drink this matcha and go autumn themed shopping because we are resetting for fall and getting into the cozy fall vibes. I'm at a B&M. It's not my usual one. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the layout here, but essentially it's basically like a giant discount store. Like everything here is cheaper, but they have everything. So like so many seasonal things, cleaning products, household products, food. So it's just a fun day out basically. Okay, I'm at a retail park now. I'm gonna go into TK Maxx. I'm gonna try and also run into Pets at Home to get Cooper a little treat. But they have the range here, so I might have a little browse in there, but I don't plan on getting anything like that. I didn't get anything seasonal at B&M. I just picked up like the cleaning products and things that I needed to do like a full whole home deep clean reset. But I want to see if they have any seasonal candles at TK Maxx in stock up there. So I didn't pick up any at B&M. So let's go into TK Maxx, see what they've got. So I'm home now and I thought I'd give you the whole of everything that I bought and what I got because I ran out of hands while I was in the store. I ended up picking up more than initially expected. So what did we get? So I got candles when I went into TK Maxx. I got a candle from DW Home. I think their DW Home candles, I think, are the ones that I just prefer. You get the most value for money out of all the candles that they do this. And then I also got a maple pumpkin one, also a DW Home one. I like the big jars of the DW Home, but they didn't have any. Simply Full. Cool. This one is a apple pumpkin. So 3 candles to have, one in my office, one in the living room, one in the bedroom. I did get the raspberry vase. I think it looks so cute with flowers. I'm either gonna have to try and buy myself flowers every week for my office, or maybe look at getting some good fake flowers. But I thought this would be so cute to sit in my office because I've got a lot of like red and pink decor in here, and red and pink is kind of my color scheme. It's literally the branding colors of my business and has been since we started in 2020, 2021. So this little raspberry vase. I know the strawberry ones are viral. I think Laura's got a strawberry jar. I know like loads of girlies have like the fruit. I keep saying jar, they're vases. The fruit vases for flowers, and I think it looks so cute. And I love strawberries. Strawberries are one of my favorite fruits. If you're interested, strawberries, peaches, and nectarines. But I love raspberry flavored things. So the actual like texture of fresh raspberries, sometimes I can't eat, but the flavor of it is my favorite. So I'll put it in my pancakes and yogurt, and raspberry flavored things that are always my favorite over strawberry flavored. I don't like strawberry flavored things, which is funny, you know, it just tastes too artificial for me, but I love raspberries. So I saw that and I was like, $16.99, you're coming home with me. So not very fall and festive, way more spring summer, but too cute not to grab. I also got this pumpkin chai syrup. It's probably going to taste disgusting. It was one of those impulse purchases in the moment where I was like, oh, I could have pumpkin chai lattes. But now that I'm thinking on it, I don't know how good it will taste. I went into the range. I got tea light candles because we were out of them. And then they had so many Christmas things, not many fall things there. But I got a spiced orange cinnamon wax melt and caramel cookie wax melts because they were only £1 each and they smell pretty good. I love candles and scented things. And then from B&M, I just got cleaning products, like I said. So I got a Zaflora in mandarin and lime because it's my favorite scent. You can use it diluted to clean with, but I use it undiluted straight, like a cap full in my sinks when they're clean every day. I just got some Harpic toilet bleach and some pet stain remover. I got some wipes because they're just handy to have, multi-purpose antibacterial cleaning wipes. And then I wanted to get washing machine and dishwasher cleaner because every season when I do my big whole home resets out with of my weekly or even monthly resets, I always try to clean my dishwasher and washing machine because this I think you're supposed to use every 3 months. So we're due to do this, and this one I don't know how often you're supposed to do that, but I always do them around the same time. So I just got the lemon breeze one for the washing machine. Lemon just always is a clean scent for me. And then I've got the lemon one for the dishwasher too. That's just a finished one. So that is my little haul. That's what we've got. It's nothing super exciting or fun. Cleaning products and candles. Honestly, my perfect day out, dream date. But we got some fall themed candles. I know that I have like pumpkin decor. I was looking for maybe blankets or pillows or even a bed set that I could get, but I couldn't find any that I liked. So I think I'm probably gonna have a look at Primark another day and get some fall bedding from Primark, but didn't have time to do that with the errands today. But for now, I need to get my fall decor out of the storage because I have some pumpkins and things like that, and at least we've started decorating or like picking up some pieces. It's literally just candles, but it's the start of it. The fall is here. So we have more resetting to do now. I have a half day free at home, so I'm going to try and tick off as many of the tasks that I want to do that are on my reset list, such as, let's have a look at it. That would be a good place to start. My book journaling, also personal journaling. That's something that I want to get into more. Maybe going through my underbed storage, wardrobe reorganization, just like declustering and gutting. I need to do my nails, so we have that. They're a bit outgrown now and are due to be done. So maybe listen to an audiobook while I do that. Since I've done that big like home shop that we did earlier in this vlog, which was also earlier in the week, I have done like a whole home deep clean. So that's one thing that's already ticked off my list that I don't have to do. So pretty much just doing all of that. I would also like to change my skin on my Switch, because if you've seen my other reset videos, we did put this skin on, but I did order a different one that's slightly similar. Like it's the same color scheme, just a different layout and a different skin. So that one covers like the whole Switch rather than just the Joy-Cons. So we might do that today as well. I'm going to tackle some more things on the to-do list, but I'm also going to light some candles because I'm getting more into the fall vibes. I'm actually just going to do my nails straight away because they kind of are annoying me. So I'm going to maybe put on an audiobook or listen to some YouTube, do my nails, and then afterwards I have all my book journal stuff to sit and update that. So we'll do some journaling after I have done my nails. We have my tray of nail stuff here. I think I'm going to do one more biab on my nails and just fill these just for time, and then maybe next time I'll take them off and have a break again for my manicurist, because I like to flip between the two and give my nails a break from biab every now and again. And I was thinking I'd maybe do them a color, but I think I'll leave them as they are, just fill them and file them down because they keep growing too long too quickly. But I need to get all the things I need out for that. It has just started pouring with rain, which makes for the ultimate cozy vibe, so having a great time. I need to update my book journal now. So the last time I updated it, I had the August spread. We're in September now, and I also didn't finish my August spread, so I need to write my reviews and check that I've got all my books down, because I think I'm missing a book or two. But I also think I want to prep on my computer some of the other pages so that when I go to the printers next, I can print out those things. But I need to do a new spread and then update my trackers and everything that is in here. Oh yeah, I need to print out some more, take off some things. So I'm gonna just make my way through and update that. So I'm gonna chuck on some headphones so I can really lock in and do some updating of this little crafty project. So I've just been journaling. I did some normal journaling and then my book journal, obviously. So I set up my September spread, which is just some checkerboards. Just simple but very therapeutic to sit and sort. And because I film my resets throughout the month as I go along, I don't have like my full September month finished yet because it's still September, but I have my TBR and the books I'm currently reading. I've just pre-printed out and clipped them so that when I read them I can update as I go along, but I've glued in all of my reads so far. And then as well, the usual TBR trackers. I updated my August reads and my trackers too. So my monthly tracker of how many books I read each month. Nothing has topped January. January was 25, but my lowest month has been 16, so not too bad. Updated my book club page because we have my September book club book, which is The Poppy War. My 25 books to read in 2025. I haven't read any new ones yet. My physical TBR, we've ticked off some more books, added a couple more as well, and then I have completed a few series that I'm in the middle of, so I ticked them off, and I only had to add one new book series on here, which I'm also about to finish, and that's Bright. So honestly doing pretty well at working my way through the series that I am in the middle of, or you know, books that I need to read. So that's my book journal done. I think what I'm gonna do now is take a shower and do a face mask because I had some spot patches on my face and I feel like my skin needs some extra self-care. And I put a question box up recently. I only answered a couple of the questions through them last time, so I still have more questions to go through. So while the face mask is on, I thought we could finish out this reset vlog by just having a little bit of a chatty catch up and talk about some things and my thoughts for starting a new season and a new time of year, because there are some things that I want to focus on and work on and my priority and goals for the next couple of months. So I thought we'll do some self-care and then we will finish up this video. This is a crazy look. What a vibe. Jump scare. I've set a timer on my phone for 15 minutes to let this soak and sit into my face. Honestly, the perfect way to wrap up a reset is with some good self-care and a little chat. Obviously had an everything shower, completely deep cleaned my house, started to get ready for fall, got some fall candles on, done all my laundry. There's still some things that I just ran out of time to do, reorganizing my wardrobe and going through my underbed storage and stuff, but I'll get round to that over the next month or so when I have time. Updated my book journal for the month and I'm trying to make more of an effort to just normal journal in general. I really want to get back into a routine this season. I just kind of want to get back into a routine and relax and chill and do that. Find a better balance because I am a bit of a workaholic. So let's go through and answer some questions. Will your original merch maybe come back in the future? Well, my original merch collection is permanently available to shop on Ed Embroideries. That's the 5 Stars of Feeling in an absolutely feral reader sweatshirts and t-shirts that are completely customizable, so you can choose the color of them and the thread as well. So they're always available to shop through Ed Embroideries. That's made to order. You can order anytime. And we've only done a spring summer limited collection since, and that was a limited designed collection for spring summer. I'm not sure if you're specifically asking for one design in particular or if you're talking about the whole spring summer collection, but the original merch collection is available to shop on Ed Embroideries. What did you do before book content? The exact same thing that I'm doing now. So I ran my influencer marketing and talent management agency called Your Seat Collective and was a talent manager. So I managed influencers and helped them with pretty much all the admin and behind the scenes stuff with my team. So I'm still doing that. I'm not a active talent manager or head of talent anymore. My sister Sophie is actually our head of talent at the agency, but I still assist, but I do more of the general overseeing of the business and the day-to-day runnings because I am the director of the company. So I'm technically still, like, I'm a director of a influencer marketing agency, and that's not going to change. I did that before. I've been doing that since 2021, and that's not going to change. I'm still doing that. It's just had to shuffle things around and learn to delegate and let go of some control to give that over to other people who I trust and work closely with so that they can take on work so I can have a bit more free time to not burn out, essentially, because if I'm trying to do too much, it's not fair to anyone else that's involved. So how do you not get caught up in the numbers of Bookstagram and remain true to you? To be completely honest, my Bookstagram account has grown pretty quickly. I know not everyone follows me on every social media and knows of every single one, so I have a TikTok account, which is what Emmy reads. Reads, but then I also have my personal Instagram account, Emmy Rosem, and then I have a book account, which is called What Emmy Reads as well, just with an extra S because someone else had already taken my username. My Bookstagram account is basically the same content that I post on TikTok, because not everybody uses TikTok or has TikTok, so it's just a book account. I don't always post the exact same content on Instagram or TikTok, so if you follow me on one or the other, you'll usually see some slight variation of them, but I do repost all of my short form videos. So for my Bookstagram account, I post a lot on stories, but all my actual feed posting is pre-scheduled. I post every day, multiple times a day on more than one platform, and that takes a lot. So usually if you see a reel go up on my Bookstagram, I've auto scheduled that. There's no way I'd be able to post as much as I did if I didn't pre-schedule content. So I think that has also been a massive thing in helping, just not looking at the numbers and stuff, but also I just got to a point where I stopped caring because there's not enough hours in the day for me to care about something like that. And also it's taken a while to kind of just like not get in my own head and not think about myself and how I'm being perceived online, because as someone neurodivergent, perception terrifies me. And if I think too much about how other people are perceiving me online and their thoughts and opinions on me, and if they're liking my posts or not, or engaging in it, and or if they're not, etc., I think I go crazy. I think I would quit the internet. And the internet can be such a fun place, especially when I have such an incredible community like this. Like you're sitting there right now watching me talk with this crazy face mask on right now, just yapping about book stuff in a reset vlog, you know? I'm so lucky to have that, and we can have this conversation. And even though so much of my content is pre-scheduled, I do always make time every day to log on and reply to comments and engage and check with things, but it's gotten to the point where I don't even see the likes anymore. And you can turn them off on socials, but I definitely think you can get caught up with the numbers of following, and I think comparison is a thief of joy, because if you're sat there looking at your numbers, it's usually triggered by seeing someone else who you perceive as doing better than you, but you don't actually know. And also every single person is a completely different person, and every single person's growth and content online is so different. And I think the most important thing is to find the joy and passion in what you are doing. If you start getting caught with numbers, it's usually because you're comparing yourself to someone else, and then it takes away from the joy that the content gave you in the first place. So my priority is always like creating content. It's why I will always edit my own videos, because that's one of my favorite parts, is making the content, producing it, editing it, making it my own. So I've had to let go of some of my control when it comes to the posting side and more of the admin, like with my talent management agency, for example. But we all do it at some points. We all get in our own head. We're all our worst critic and so harsh on ourselves, and we also see ourselves in a more negative way than I think other people do. I kind of just try to stop caring. It's also one of the things where it's like fake it till you make it. So just gaslight yourself into not caring. Just tell yourself you don't care, and eventually you stop thinking about it. I also think if you're busy, you keep yourself busy, you make more time for the things you love, your passions, your hobbies, reading, socializing, friends, family, etc. You stop having time to like doom scroll online and then get caught up in the numbers and stuff. And I also think we're going on such a long little tangent and rant here, I'm so sorry, but the community that you surround yourself with and that you engage with online contributes heavily to that. So for example, I don't have Threads, and I try to follow creators who are inspiring and passionate. And anyways, that's a really long-winded way of saying don't beat yourself up if you're getting caught up with the numbers and figures, but at the end of the day, try not to let it take away from the content that you love to create and why you made your account in the first place, which, like, for myself personally, was just to connect with other readers and talk about my favorite books, because I have no one in my real life who reads the same books as me to talk to them about it. So that's my priority. That's what I still try to focus on, and I have a fun time doing it. What part of Australia did you live in? I get questions on my accent and my nationality all the time. I've got dual nationality. I'm British and Australian. My family are all 100% Aussie, born and raised. I was born in the UK when my parents left Australia because they wanted to travel and live in other parts of the world. So I have dual nationality, but all my siblings, my younger siblings, are all fully Aussie with Aussie passports only. I lived in Perth, Western Australia. Anytime I tell anyone that, they're like, oh, they always think it's going to be Sydney or Melbourne or something, but no, I lived in Perth. There's not really anything going on there. It's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous, but I am such a city girl. Like, the UK is where I feel most at home, but I do love Australia and I miss it. I miss chicken twisties and, honestly, Red Rooster. If I lived in Australia, I'd hate it and I'd never eat it, but that's just like a childhood thing. I would get like a chicken roll from Red Rooster. Oh. And the chips. No one does chips like Australia. Aussie chips are unmatched. Same with their coffee, to be fair. Morning beach walks. I loved a morning beach walk. But I don't miss the tall poppy syndrome. What would your dream home library look like? I'd love to build my dream home library in the next year or so, but I want what I have right now, but double. I want a wraparound. Like, you know when it goes around the corner of the room and then wraps round? Do you know what I mean? With the corner ones. I'll put a photo here, they go around. That's it. I think I want to get the light oak bookshelves for that, potentially. I don't know what my future book room color scheme is, but I have my book chair. I like the light farmhouse, but also Scandi vibes. I want my bookshelf room to be bright and open and cozy in that way. Ooh. Timer's gone off. I'll answer one more question. Would you ever start a podcast? I would love to start a podcast. I had a podcast in the past for my job as a talent manager, and I think that I could sit and yap for hours about topics, especially if it's a bookish themed podcast. I don't know specifically what it would be, but I think it'd be so fun to get guests on and chat to different people in different episodes, as well as just, you know, myself yapping about books. But I have thought about a podcast. The only thing is I don't have time to do a podcast on top of my 2 YouTube videos a week, and then my TikTok, my Instagram, and then also my company, running my company and my business, and then all the other fun side projects and things that I like to do and work on, like my merch collection. I've had 2 merch collections and I've loved them so much, but if I take on more things myself, then I don't have time to do fun things like that. And I also want to, like I said, get back into a routine and find a better balance with work and life. And I love my job, I love my agency, I love the talent that we represent. I'm so passionate about it, and I love making content. It was a hobby and it's now, you know, part of my job too, which I'm so lucky and grateful for. But there's also so many other things I want to do. Like, I want to knit myself a jumper this year, and I want to continue on with my Animal Crossing series, you know, where I'm just cozy gaming and yapping while I play some Switch. And I'd like to do more cozy gaming videos with other things other than Animal Crossing, but I just don't have the time to do them right now. So I need to find a better balance so I can spend time with friends and family and not burn out, because it's so easy when you're a creative and you give yourself too much to do. And I just think I'm so bad at getting into the habit of just saying, oh, I'll just do this for another week or 2, or just push through this project, or I'll just do this and then I'll make time. But then something else comes along and I take it off, and then I push it off, and then it's been months and I'm burning out. I think I need to find the balance between it all, because I also, as a neurodivergent person, I need antisocial time at home to sit and relax and read after big social events. I am a sit at home and read my books and rot and play games and cozy hobbies as my form of relaxation, or my dream day off. Leaving the house on the weekend is not how I like to spend my time. I don't like that. That burns me out and drains me. So, but I love to socialize and see my friends and do things. So finding the balance between it all. That was a really long-winded way to say, yes, I'd love to start a podcast one day, but I think if that's something that I took on, I would need help with that. I don't think I'd be able to do a podcast just by myself. Maybe one day down the line if I can make some time for it. But podcasts are also like a full-time job. Yeah, there's just so much to it. So yeah, I'd love to go on some podcasts as well and chat to people on podcasts. I love podcasts. I'm going to take this face mask off now. So I am now going to go and hop into bed and spend the rest of my evening starting a new book, getting all cozy now that my skin feels amazing and it is the evening time. I just want to say a massive thank you to Suri again for sponsoring this video. And don't forget, if you want to check them out, I have a link in my description, but you can also use my code Emmy20 for 20% off. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, comment below a fruit emoji. Any fruit emoji. I just think in honor of the new fruit vase, I need to still get some flowers for that and figure out how to decorate that. But a fruit emoji, I'll know you've watched all the way to the end. And thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I love to sit and yap and do fun resetting and bookish themed things together. So I hope you do too. And I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Bye.